And this is how modern factories produce United States currency from start to finish.
Genuine currency must survive exposure to industrial chemicals, fuels, and household detergents.
These raw fibers are meticulously cleaned and blended to create the unique durability of American currency. Pure water and heat transform the raw harvest into a dense, fibrous pulp. Security features are integrated at the molecular level, long before the first drop of ink is applied.
Distinct watermarks are molded into the structure of the sheet, creating a permanent security layer.
Intensive heat and pressure give the currency its signature snap and legendary resistance to wear. Through a process of electroforming, the single master plate is used to create dozens of identical printing dies. Every groove must be perfectly smooth to ensure the ink transfers with absolute clarity during the printing process. Once the plates are secured, the factory is ready to begin the transformation of paper into value. Once the security web is wound, it is prepared for a journey under constant, high-level surveillance.
Every inch of this material is accounted for, tracked by weight and serial number from the moment it leaves the mill.
The entrance to the factory is a fortress, designed to withstand any external threat.
Arrival at the facility marks the beginning of the industrial transformation.
These reels will wait here until they are called to the press floor for the first stage of printing.
Multiple layers of electronic and physical surveillance ensure that every movement around the facility is monitored. Constant tension is the secret to maintaining registration across thousands of feet of paper. Precision trimming prevents edge tears during the high-stress phases of production. Sophisticated imaging systems sort out defective paper sections before they ever reach the printing cylinders.
Controlled moisture softens the cotton fibers, allowing them to be forced deep into the engraved plates.
Uniform flatness is essential for the extreme pressures of the intaglio printing stage.
Even the smallest speck of dust could cause a void in the intricate security patterns. Before a single drop of ink is applied, the security web must be perfectly aligned and prepared. Uniform flatness is essential for the extreme pressures of the intaglio printing stage. Controlled moisture softens the cotton fibers, allowing them to be forced deep into the engraved plates. Sophisticated imaging systems sort out defective paper sections before they ever reach the printing cylinders. Precision trimming prevents edge tears during the high-stress phases of production. The core of the process relies on proprietary inks that provide both deep color and unique security characteristics. Precise viscosity is maintained to ensure the ink fills every microscopic groove of the hand-carved engravings.
This critical wiping process ensures the background remains pristine while the design is saturated with color.
20 tons of pressure fuse the ink and fiber, creating the distinct tactile texture of a genuine dollar bill. This raised print is the primary security feature that the public can identify through a simple touch.
Automated systems check every millimeter for color shifts or ink blurring at over 100 feet per minute. Sustained heat is required to set the high viscosity ink and lock it permanently into the cotton fibers.
Precise temperature control prevents the paper from becoming brittle, while ensuring the ink is fully cured.
Rapid cooling stabilizes the sheet and prevents the ink from offsetting when the roll is wound.
One side of the currency is now complete, ready for the mandatory drying period before the final transformation.
Having cured for 72 hours, The currency is now ready for its most recognizable transformation.
Perfect orientation is required to ensure the front and back designs align within a fraction of a millimeter.
This specialized black ink serves as the foundation for the currency's most advanced machine-readable security features.
This is the moment where the paper officially becomes a recognizable instrument of value.
Every line of the portrait is rendered with absolute clarity, creating a design that is nearly impossible to forge.
The transformation is nearly complete, as the paper now carries the full weight of its national identity. High-tech curing ensures the ink is locked into the paper at the speed of light.
Deviation of even a hair's breadth in registration would result in the immediate destruction of the entire roll.
The continuous web is finally transformed into the individual sheets that will define the final product.
These stacks represent millions of dollars in potential value, awaiting the final stages of precision finishing. In this high-security environment, automation ensures that millions of dollars move with absolute speed and zero human error. Driverless transport systems navigate the factory floor, guided by invisible laser grids and floor-embedded sensors.
Each pallet is a tracked asset, its location and weight updated in the central database every millisecond.
Security is woven into the logic of the factory, with automated barriers responding to the digital signature of the cargo. Automation performs the physical checks that would take human hands hours, processing thousands of sheets in seconds. Advanced optics see through the paper, verifying the presence of embedded security features without ever touching the ink.
Digital identities are physically attached to the product, ensuring a perfect audit trail from the press to the vault.
Space is optimized through high bay automation, keeping the valuable cargo in a temperature-controlled, dark environment.
The entire factory is a single, integrated machine, governed by a digital brain that never sleeps.
With the automated movement complete, the sheets are ready for their final, high-precision transformation into individual notes. Now, the sheets enter the final stage of printing, where they receive their unique identity.
Official seals are overprinted with traditional letterpress techniques, providing a distinct, sharp finish. Unique serial numbers are applied to every note, ensuring that no two bills in circulation are ever identical.
Every digit is scanned and recorded, creating a digital birth certificate for the physical currency.
Precision slitting begins the physical transition from sheets into individual units of value. In a single strike, the industrial paper is transformed into legal tender. High-speed collating prepares the currency for the standardized packaging used by banks worldwide. Every 100 notes are secured in a strap, the first building block of the currency's distribution.
Human inspection remains the final safeguard for the precision of the automated finishing line.
With the notes finalized and strapped, they move toward the most rigorous testing phase in the production cycle. In the laboratory, the physical properties of the currency are pushed to their absolute limits.
Genuine currency must survive exposure to industrial chemicals, fuels, and household detergents.
To endure years of circulation, the cotton-linen blend must be virtually indestructible.
Every microscopic line is scrutinized to ensure it matches the master plate's precision.
Permanent ink bonding is essential for the longevity and security of the note.
Advanced optical features are verified to ensure the currency is detectable by high-speed sorting machines worldwide. Weight consistency is a silent but critical indicator of paper density and ink volume.
The currency must withstand the physical stress of automated banking equipment and human handling.
Internal security components must be flawlessly integrated to remain effective for years to come. Having passed every rigorous test, the currency is officially cleared for final packaging and distribution. Every note has been verified. Now, they are consolidated into high-value units for transport.
These bricks represent the standardized unit used for bulk currency movement across the banking system.
Modern packaging ensures the currency remains pristine and secure against any environmental or physical threat.
Every brick is assigned to a specific regional vault, tracked through every step of its journey.
A single pallet can hold tens of millions of dollars, requiring the highest level of structural integrity. Discretion and physical strength are the final layers of security before the currency leaves the facility.
This is the final handoff, where the factorial's responsibility meets the secure transport network.
Every dollar is accounted for, closing the loop on a perfect chain of custody.
The currency is now in motion, destined for the vaults of the Federal Reserve.
The cycle is complete. The raw harvest has been transformed into the lifeblood of the global economy.
In these halls, the output of months of production is held in reserve, ready for the world's demand.
From here, the currency travels to every corner of the globe.
And this is how modern factories produce United States currency from start to finish.